Visiting Germany? Whether you fly into Frankfurt Airport, take in the sea air in Hamburg, or experience classic Bavarian Gemütlichkeit in Munich, your vacation will undoubtedly take you to at least one of Germany's top 10 cities. Hey everyone, this is Sash from Mind Blowing Travels. In today's video, we're going to go over the top 10 cities in Germany. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. Schwerin. Schwerin is the capital of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, located in the northeast Germany. One thing is certain, smaller cities in Germany, such as Schwerin, are frequently overlooked in favor of their bigger brothers, Berlin and Hamburg, for example. But it's definitely worth considering. Schwerin Palace, an incredible 1,000-year-old building that houses the state parliament, is now, in my opinion, its best feature. Once you're here, don't forget to try some of the fresh food at restaurant Lucas, which is so tasty. Check into the Hotel Speicher am Ziegelssee, which is right on the water, for a great place to rest your head. Don't forget that you can take a break from the city by visiting one of the nearby 7 beautiful lakes. Number 9. Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf is a cosmopolitan city, the capital of North Rhine-Westphalia, and is frequently misunderstood as just a working city rather than a destination in its own right. Let me tell you, that's a common misconception. And once you scratch the surface, it's a really fun and vibrant city to explore. Once you're here, explore the Rheinufer area, visit Schloss Benrath, and stroll around the Karlsplatz market, which is especially lovely on a sunny day. After a day of exploring, stop by Nagaya for some of the city's best sushi. If you arrive by plane, make sure to take the SkyTrain into town. This is where my geekiness comes out, but the train itself hangs above the city, on an almost upside-down monorail, which is really cool. Number 8. Heidelberg. Heidelberg is often considered one of Germany's smaller cities, but it still has a lot to offer. Once you're here, make sure to visit Heidelberg Castle, one of the city's most recognizable landmarks, and take a stroll down Philosopher's Walk to get a view of the Neckar River. Inside Schnitzel Bank, for some of the best schnitzel in the country, is a great place to gorge. Check out the boutique hotel Heidelberg Suites for a great place to stay. It's also a short walk from the Karl Theodor Bridge. Number 7. Leipzig. Leipzig, with a population of nearly 602,000 people, attracts primarily young and creative people because rents are still low and there is plenty of room for experimentation. As a result, Leipzig, also known as the New Berlin or Leipzig. The university is in the heart of the compact town center, surrounded by many shops, restaurants, and parks, making it a very livable city. Once you arrive here, don't miss the dramatic Borkerschlatt Denkmal, the old city hall and market square, and the views from the Panorama Tower. For a great spot to stay, check into Inside by Millennia. Number 6. Dresden. Nested prettily on the banks of the Elbe River, the Baroque beauty of Dresden is unquestionable. Dresden is the state capital of Saxony. Dresden was a heavily bombed city during World War II, but much of its old town and historic buildings were immaculately restored after the war. Dresden's pride and joy is without a doubt the Frauenkirche, a Baroque church known for its large dome. The Zwinger Palace, inspired by Franz's Versailles, the Semperoper, the city's stunning lavish opera house, and the restored Dresden Castle, which houses the State Art Museum, are also worth seeing. Everyone can agree that having fun at one of Dresden's many beer gardens is possible, regardless of your interest in the old or the new. Number 5. Cologne. Cologne, while rarely at the top of a German visitor's must-see list, is another of Germany's bustling cosmopolitan cities, a true cultural and historical hub. While much of the city's historic buildings were destroyed by bombing during World War II, Cologne's old town, Altstadt, has some very photogenic colorful buildings and cobblestone streets, making it one of the best cities to visit in Germany. The Kölner Dom, The Cologne Cathedral, a cathedral in the high Gothic style with an impressive 56 pillars, is the one sight you simply must see in Cologne. Inside, climb the South Tower for panoramic views of the city and the Rhine River, which runs through it. Number 4. Hamburg. Is there anything more aesthetically pleasing than a port city? Hamburg, Europe's second largest port, is a magical city founded on the Elbe River. Hamburg, in fact, has a lot going for it, as it is also one of Europe's largest science, research, and education hubs. Even more, Hamburg has more bridges than Amsterdam and Venice combined, and several canals run through the city center. Hamburg's art venues, concert halls, Elbphilharmonie and Liège, musical shows, and other attractions will delight art and culture enthusiasts. Also worth seeing is Hamburg's Miniature Wonderland, the world's largest model railway that travels from Scandinavia to America and back. Number 3. Frankfurt. Frankfurt is the business and financial center of Germany and much of Europe, with glittering glass winking at you from its towering skyscrapers. With a population of over 5.5 million people living in the city and its outskirts, it is a dynamic and lively place with a lot to offer. While the city's modern core is filled with skyscrapers and businessmen, the medieval old town is a charming contrast, with quaint cafes and traditional taverns serving up delicious food and refreshing beers. There are some lovely walks along the banks of the main river, and airy parks and peaceful neighborhoods only add to the city's charm. Frankfurt is a fantastic city to discover, with a fantastic range of museums to visit and a pulsing nightlife to enjoy. Number 2. Munich. Munich, the capital of Bavaria, is a fantastically wealthy city that perfectly highlights its rich cultural heritage while remaining contemporary. While visitors flock to Munich at any time of year, the peak is undoubtedly during Oktoberfest, when the streets are filled with beer and lederhosen-clad revelers. The city is well known for its art scene, with world-class museums and numerous royal palaces to visit, not to mention a thriving gastronomic scene. With their laid-back way of life, the Bavarians are welcoming and eager to share their local traditions and customs. Number 1. Berlin. Germany's sprawling capital has everything you could want in a city. Large green spaces are scattered throughout its graffiti-strewn concrete buildings, while trendy and one-of-a-kind bars, restaurants, cafes, and nightclubs are hidden among the grit of this thriving city known for its nightlife. Museum Island, with its vibrant culture and art scene, is particularly appealing to visit, though it is probably too mainstream for many visitors to the city. Being in Berlin and experiencing the atmosphere is intoxicating in and of itself. The city is famous for its alternative scene and acceptance of anything goes. Walking along the Berlin Wall and visiting the haunting Holocaust Memorial are just two must-do activities in this multicultural and modern city steeped in history. So, which is your favorite city in Germany? Let us know in the comments section down below. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you liked this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.